Right, you right. You
but
call them, and then I don't understand why they got this replay thing set up. Is this shit is not working? They've gotten it wrong up at the booth. If you replaying something, I don't need you to be based on what the actual.
What happened to Trick Daddy? Cut off. That
Hey
motherfucker.
man, that's that good. That's that good. We need AJ.
hey, fellas, it was good talking to y'all. I gotta hop off, take the lady shopping, man. But it was good
Hey
chopping up
man,
with y'all.
enjoy yourself and thanks for the information, big guy. I like that.
Appreciate
Of course,
appreciate you, Brad.
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Oh man. Oh,
Daddy Dollar got that backdoor Wi-Fi over there.
hey, we actually on the same Wi-Fi. Where is he at? You got to come back on here. I had man.
Oh, y'all around the corner, really around the corner. Eh?
We're literally right around the corner from each other. We're trying to get old Trick Daddy back on here, ladies and gentlemen. My girl D is down there in the waiting room. Let me see if I can figure out how to get Trick back up in here. hey,
I love technology. I love you watching you with technology. I love it. We are too old. We are too old for this.
No shit. I gotta control all this shit because you know what happens is when I bring my ass on here at these impromptu times, the person who really runs this whole fucking
ain't there. I got you. You just want to talk your trash. You ready to go? You ain't got time to wait on nobody.
My shit and be ready to go. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I think they throw the flag on my ass because my phone went out.
That's what they did. I
can imagine.
Hey, Trick, man, let me so we going up here. This is Houston. Texas A&M is close to Houston.
An hour and a half out of Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
Man.
So what I'm hearing is they only gave us 3,500 tickets.
3,000.
3,000. Very disrespectful.
And I asked before they even put it out there, and I ain't get offered no tickets. How about that?
Wow, that's crazy. It was another a couple other players, former players, but I mean your tickets should automatically. Your tickets should be there. Like
you should have a choice whether or not to give away your tickets every week to every game, including bowl and championship series.
Hello. I was going to go watch. Yeah. I tried to go watch Texas A&M the second game we ever played when we went out there, and they told me we don't give tickets to road games. What?
I don't know. Some of the most famous players, Michael Irvin, and a couple other players are the most famous players.
Trust me, I've seen them.
They ever played for you.
It's just an issue whenever I ask. I don't know why, but
hey man, we need to get us one of them sprinters and just drive from Houston and party there all night. Friday night, party all night, hop in the bus, go over there, game 12 o'clock, come back, party again. Oh, you can't
party again in Houston and wait for the next spot and keep going from there.
You can't, but you can't party like me and Trick.
Who?
You. You're like yeah, you can't party because the boss lady trusts you. The boss lady trusts you with us.
Yes.
She trusts you. I don't know what happened to Trick. Hey, I got a girl, D Love Sports on here.
What's up? How y'all doing?
She covers all the NFL.
Good afternoon.
She was at the Heisman Trophy where the Miami boy did win the Heisman. I don't mind stop of that because for some reason he thinks people from Miami don't play football.
No, they play football, just not as great as y'all promote it to be.
She has a podcast called D Love Sports, all the social media networks. And D, you on here with the great Warren Sapp. How you feeling?
Hello.
He's over there in Saigon. He's in Saigon, and I'm giving him another something to do, which is go find the original lady from the Full Metal Jacket movie who was standing up there saying, "Me so horny, me love it," which inspired me to do the song "Me So Horny." I'm trying to figure out how he left me, D. I'm trying to
I'm
figure out.
glad. Good job, D. Good job, D. Don't even entertain that. Give us some of that good football
Look,
stuff you want
sometimes
to
you
talk
just
about,
gotta
baby.
let him go. Just let him do his
Yeah,
thing.
you got to. He like a bad cold. You just got to let him run his course. Yeah. All right. Give us some
D,
football there, D.
how would you talk to us about the NFL this weekend, D?
Uh-oh.
You
Man,
cover
this
it.
weekend, look, I got wrapped up in the Heisman. I know it wasn't the most exciting Heisman presentation, but
Was that your first time going?
it was my first time covering. I was really there for Jeremiah Love. He was the one that was like, all right, I'll go support him.
I thought he had a good enough season to win. How many rush yards did he have?
I can't remember his numbers. However, because so people were stuck on his numbers, and I had voters actually tell me he wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to be a finalist because of his numbers, because he wasn't in this top echelon. He wasn't even the best, running back at Notre Dame. But I'm like, have you seen him
What?
play? Have you seen the
Hold
tape?
on.
Like, he has
Who
two
did they say the best? Who's the best running back at Notre Dame if ain't Love? They didn't give you a name and you let him go. See, you're a journalist. You can't let him off like that, baby.
No, they say, but that's the thing. When people vote for the Heisman, they vote solely off numbers.
No.
And that's
I
my
got that.
problem.
Baby. I've been there. I finished
Yeah,
sixth.
that's
I
my
was there.
problem with it. Have you
But
seen?
the guy when I was there had 2,000 yards. That's what I'm saying. How many did Jeremiah have?
I'm gonna see what his stat was this year because I can't. But he also won best running back of the year. Like he won the award.
There's nobody else. You can't
Yeah,
name
like,
another
there is
running back in
nobody.
America. He won
But
the
how
Dope
could you-
Walker.
But
Yeah.
and he's sharing carries, right? You're averaging 6 yards a carry. You're sharing carries with what's his Price? What's the other running back? So like he could have done way more damage. Way
I
more.
just wanted to know what damage he did.
Yeah, I'll get his numbers for a second.
I'm confused. Sap, you're a historian. I'm confused. If Reuben Baines is probably going to be the first one picked in the draft, why is he not at the Heisman? And then when you have Jeremiah Smith, who's arguably the best receiver in the game, why is he not there? I mean, what is this? A popularity contest?
Numbers, like she said, they got this criteria, and those Heisman voters, they don't care.
1372, 18 touchdowns.
1372.
1372.
Wow, and he's sharing.
She's sharing. He's sharing. Averaging 6.9
what did the Mendoza
yards carry? This man has 2 90-yard rushing touchdowns in a season. And you're gonna tell me he shouldn't be a finalist for the Heisman?
Well, he was a finalist. They came to because they couldn't find another player. Who else they gonna put up there?
So I mean, the
had
voting
about
wasn't even
2,000 yards.
Pavea was second, but it still was a significant gap between him and Mendoza. So.
Mendoza had like 2,000 yards, correct? Am I right or wrong? I mean, last year Cam Ward had about 4,000 yards.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, 2,000 yards for a quarterback ain't no damn yards. We talking about 2,000 running.
Listen. That's
beating Ohio State. Ohio State. That's all.
And he came in fourth, saying he was there, but he came in fourth in the voting. So
that's powerful, ain't it?
Love
came in fourth.
Staying.
Listen, we're not gonna take nothing from our Miami boy.
I ain't got no problem with Mendoza. You keep your Heisman. You good? He beat Ohio State. Got it.
He beat Ohio State. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
643 first place votes, and the next was 189 from the kid from Vanderbilt. That was it.
And that's what it is. So I mean,
so the 2 quarterbacks went 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I want y'all to remember this. Every time we get to one of these discussions, the quarterback always gets way more credit.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback, hey, you already know.
Look, they ain't even wanting to finish.
Shit.
They didn't want to finish.
But I guess they gave it to Travis last year. They gave it to one of your former players, Sap.
But I mean, if they probably look at the ratings, they're probably significantly down from last year. Significantly.
Right. It had to be done because I don't think too many people sat there and watched
attended. Like I think the most popular Heisman returner was probably Eddie George. That was there.
Man, that was crazy. So most of the guys didn't even show up.
It wasn't you didn't have your Cam Newtons, you didn't have your RG3s, like none of those guys that were not there.
So when you went into this, I saw you cover the whole event and you went in the back room, you interviewed by the way, that was a great interview that you had with the running back.
Mm-hmm.
Then you went in the back, you shot some footage and talked to Mendoza and all them. I mean, that experience, is it similar to the Hall of Fame experience? I guess it's different because those guys in the Hall of Fame automatically know that they are already inducted in, but the mere fact of just being able to not knowing, how was that? Was it nerve-wracking?
I think it's like I don't know exactly for them yet, because you talk to them mostly pre-announcement, and I feel like it's just like a dog and pony show. Like, someone is not going, like, only one person is going to win this. The votes are already in, so you're just putting on the show, and who's the most polished. But I think it was a good time if you were a finalist to showcase yourself. So, you just come in, you're answering the questions, you're being polished, you're just being glamorized, right? This is like you're auditioning for your next gig. Sayin obviously has time. He's going to be back in the league, go back to college. Mendoza, everyone's saying that he's going to league, even though he's in the college football playoffs. Jeremiah, he hasn't decided where he's going. Pavea as well. So, it's like a big audition. Whether you win or not, you're still auditioning for people that are looking at you to see if you're going to be a part of their team.
Yeah, you could tell. I think was it your interview did you ask him whether he was coming back or not? I think
I didn't ask anybody that was coming if they were coming back, especially Jeremiah, because he was adamant that like he didn't make a decision yet. And so he's made a decision, but it's not a public decision.
Yeah, I think I saw an interview with him, and he said, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave, but then there's a chance that I think I'm gonna stay. Look, a running back, listen, Jeremiah, go on, get your money, man. Because, I mean, you can't do nothing else in college. Notre Dame is going to be all right. A running back is the guy who's getting more physically abused than anybody on the football field. And it's just time for you to go. You already did things that you need to do at Notre Dame. Y'all don't have a bowl game, so you don't have to sit out that. And just go and do what you got to do, and that's the most important part of it. I mean,
like Jeremiah, he's pretty set. The big thing for him would be like he already has a deal with New Balance. He has a deal with Celsius. He has a deal with Samsung. So he's loaded with the deals with these brands. He's already brandable. He's likable. So I don't know, like NIL wise, how that stops, or does that keep going when he goes to a league? But if I'm Jeremiah, I'm waiting to see how these freaking draft lineups line up.
Yeah, it's gonna be something else.
With these NFL teams,
when you're the number one running back in the league, it don't make no sense coming back, right? Just go get your money, right?
I would do what D said. I just heard it at the end. I would ensure I have an option. Do they still got that option? They can get in the draft and then go back without signing with an agent or something like that? Or they all got agents now.
Everybody got an agent.
Yeah,
everybody
got an agent. I think he's waiting. He may have made a decision, but I think he probably is waiting. And I think that's a smart thing to do. Wait for as long as you can.
Okay, D. I don't think you answered my question, love. Do they have an option of getting to the draft and then going back? Like, remember back in the day?
Once you sign with an agent, I don't think you can go back. I think that was the rule.
I know, but I'm saying, is that still the rule? Because they all got agents now.
I think that's still the rule. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, everybody got an agent.
I want to look it up, but I think
everybody got an agent. A freshman got an agent.
Yeah,
they ready to go. They ready to go at any time that portal open, buddy.
Yes, I think they call them different things like marketing and stuff like But yeah,
so
that's why we got to figure out what the rules say for our young black men in this situation where.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up so we can educate, because
20%, it ain't helping you make no proper decisions. I'm watching these kids give away 20%, and it's just about money. It can't be about money.
No, it
can't. These hundreds of thousands of dollars ain't the 20 or 30 million that they're giving at the next level. You're missing it. You're missing it right now.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by the great Warren Sapp, Hall of Famer, D-Love Sports from D-Love Sports. Sapp, when you look at, I mean, you had an opportunity of scouting and look at some of these teams, and when you look at the teams that are in the playoff right now, the teams that are in the college playoff, then I gotta go back to the NFL with D. But when you look at these teams in the college playoffs, what's the difference of any one of them that stick out that kind of tell you, like, oh, this team right here can go the distance? Is it Kirby? Is it
I
Lane?
think for the first time in a
Lane
long time. Hold
team?
on. I think for the first time in a long time in college football, you can go from like 1 down to like 8 and plead a good case for any one of those 8 to win.
Hmm.
I mean, it's really, really, like the kids say, mid. Kind of like the Heisman ceremony. It was mid. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that dominant player. We didn't have that signature year. We had Diego Pavla running Vanderbilt into the national scene, competing in the SEC. Well, you know, that 3-letter word can get crazy sometimes, but that's what it is, and that's how we get it done. So
Hey,
now we got the real football expert on here. It's football
yeah,
business on this thing right here. Streeter.
We got the real
I
college
know all the
football
rules.
expert.
Man.
Hey, Streeter.
What's
So we got, man, listen, man, we got
We not working. Streeter
NFL
in this thing.
expert, D Love Sport. D covers Maryland football also. And we got the great Streeter college, high school.
Did you say fear the turtle? D, you fear the turtle over there?
Yeah, it's always go Terps. It's always Terps.
Okay, all right, just making sure, man. We got you, fear the turtle. All right.
What's up, D?
Streeter,
What's up?
You missed. We had Trick Daddy on the block. See, we on the block. We just chilling on the block talking shit.
I had Trick Daddy on here.
Even in the barbershop. Yeah, you missed him.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a barbershop session. He done cussed out the charter school from going 6A to 3A, and that was Northwestern that did that. It was classic.
He went in on a Parker. He had a big old shame.
Oh yeah, he trashed the Blue Daughters. Trashed us, man.
Hey, Streeter, let me ask you.
What's up?
You cover University of Miami football.
Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been to all the press conferences that didn't have. What's the vibes down there? Getting ready for this game. Are they laser focused? Are
They
they
seem
like
focused, man. It seems like they appreciate the fact that they got another chance to play some meaningful football. Actually, the press conference one of them just ended maybe 2 hours ago, man. Dawson kind of talked about the maturation of Malachi and how Malachi went from a kid doing it in practice, and then he didn't know if he was going to do it in the game, and then he did it in the game. And then they realized that he had all this skill set that they could take advantage of. So as the season started coming on, they started stacking more and more on him. But a lot of people don't know Malachi was a quarterback his whole entire life. Like he's a quarterback his whole entire life. He was a great football quarterback. His mom and him decided that he wasn't going to make it to the league at quarterback, so that we need to start putting him at wide receiver. So in one of our tournaments, when he was like 11 or 12, it came out in the tournament and he was at wide receiver. And they had a little white boy at quarterback, and the boy couldn't get him the ball. And they ended up kind of losing. So they had to put him, but that was the first time they tried him at wide receiver because they knew they've seen so many quarterbacks come through Miami, light up the football field and not get a shot.
Yeah.
Or not get ranked or not get their chance or their due.
Or they be delusional of his skill.
That's the thing. Because if it's on the film, and it's in the film,
and it was done in Miami-Dade, it's 10 times better than anywhere else. Yeah, we got it. But
no, my
it's
point
delusional.
my point is, if the guy just won a state championship at quarterback, won a state championship.
Naturally, he'll go to college and win a national championship. That's just the progress they go.
Hold on. He played quarterback in his last season in high school. He played quarterback for how many games, Streeter? Like 3 games?
The whole playoff run. And the quarterback got hurt in the playoffs, and they put him at quarterback. And
they put him at quarterback, and he went to work. Yeah.
So you look at the film, coach, and you say, shit, look what I got. I got a Maserati that plays good at all these positions. Why the fuck do you man, listen, man. Ain't
you coach too?
Yes.
He be acting like he not.
That boy, he had like he the Luther Campbell, Captain Dig on the block, swinging and slinging and banging. I'm like, whoa, coach.
If you give me if you give me a player on the park, and I know he played quarterback, receiver, running back, DB, all this shit, he's going to play all that.
Oh, he's gonna get it. Yeah. Hey, listen, we played in a time where we didn't leave the field. We really believe in that. I believe in it too.
So when you get to the college and they say, "Oh, we didn't know you were able to do that," what the fuck? That's a whole nother movie. We all cheering for Miami to go up there and win this.
Streeter might be able to answer the question that you had, Sab. I know the traditional deadline is January 14th to elect for the draft for underclassmen, and then they have the extension, of course, to 23rd of January if you play in the playoffs, right?
Of course.
But Streeter, when they sign, with the rule about them signing with an agent, is that like a done deal and they can't go back? What's the
the college players?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they can't go back right now. No.
You know what? When we first, like when I was playing, you either had to make a decision or not. Then a little while later, it was you could actually check your draft status, just not sign with an agent, and then go back to school.
And then go back, right? Yeah.
They changed that?
No, I know of.
So they do have a declaration withdrawal deadline that I read.
Why ain't these daddies and these uncles that got out of jail, did a 15-year stint, now they done read more books and now they running the program? Why don't they know this? Just sit tight.
This is what it is.
Honestly, if I'm an agent, I'm with you in college and I don't see your potential in rounds 1 or 2, let's stay here and collect this NIL. If I'm getting my money off,
Hello. Yeah. And they not considering an agent to do the draft thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But the thing is, here's what it really is they're signing with the marketing company of an agency.
Yeah, 360 companies. Yeah, we
so
do
they're
everything.
Not signing to the actual agent.
Yeah.
And they are
NFL agents. They're
right. They're signing to the marketing part. Like for instance, Robert Bailey, he represents a whole bunch of players on.
Yeah, that's KCB. That's KCB. I started that. Yeah.
You started the whole agency.
No. Rosenhaus had it going, but me and Bailey got to the marketing side because I could get out there. You know what I'm saying? We did some.
Yeah, and so you sign to the marketing side of it, and then at the end of the day, then.
That's still an agent?
Yeah, that's agent.
Yeah, but it's not an NFL agent.
What's considered an agent? You got to take the test.
You a professional now because you now become the boss.
Yeah, I don't
You're
disagree.
paying somebody. You're the boss.
Carson Beck declared for the draft, right? And then hit a U-turn and came to Miami.
He did.
See, that's what I'm saying. I only hear about them making the U-turn.
You have a option to opt out, right? Like you have that 72 hours. It looks like it's like a window of time where you can opt out if you take your decision back.
Yeah. So no.
What is it? A draft? You get drafted and
players have 72-hour window after their respective declaration deadline to revoke their submission.
No, but that's not getting drafted. Seeing where you got drafted. That's entering the draft and staying in the draft. And now you have no option to go back, right?
No, that's just saying I'm declaring like to go to the NFL, draft. And then a couple days later you never mind. After
no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm chilling.
So after the 2 days go by, you don't have the option to take your name out and go back, right?
Right.
So where's the Carson Beck making a turn? What are we talking about?
And a lot of things too is what's it's a fine line between you announcing it and giving it to a media person, right? And then you actually putting your name in something to say.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to see.
Right. Waters. You gotta.
And you go all the way through the process and then go back. That's what I'm asking.
And then go back. Hey, Streeter, what you see some of the keys to this game? You know both of these teams. You know some of the coaches over there on the other side of Texas A&M.
Hey, I gotta go. I'm gone.
Okay, appreciate you, Sap.
All the time. D, keep roughing that thing up, baby, and do the right thing. Streeter, boy, I love every minute I get to see you and Luke. You're just a bad coach. I love you too.
Appreciate you, bro.
Get your ass off. Hey, what you see, Streeter, in this game?
I think, bro, listen, I'm kind of a homer, man, so I'm kind of keep this kind of unbiased, right? So it's Miami only gives up 13 points a game. It's the best defense Texas A&M has faced this year. But if you go back to 22 when Miami went to Texas A&M, Texas A&M didn't have much that year either, and figured out a way with them and their crowd to hold off Miami long enough for 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? To eke out that game with their win. They had A-Chain, and that was it. I think Miami has to come in and first, even though it's 12 o'clock and they won't be as drunk as they should be, they got to take the crowd away. I believe, because I saw that crowd basically help pull the 12th man, help pull that sorry ass team across the line in 2022 when I was there for the first time. We had Tyler Van Dyke, okay, rightfully so, but still. So Miami has to come in and I think strike first and take that crowd out the game.
So the crowd is as advertised.
When Tyreek Stevens dropped that punt, Miami went down, scored, and was up 7-3, stopped them 3-and-out because the offense was horrible, Texas A&M, and they were punting back to Miami, and the crowd was quiet. So Tyreek Stevenson dropped the punt. And I was going up the elevator, Luke. I didn't even see it happen, and I heard the crowd come to life. 2 plays later, A-Chain catches a screen out the backfield, scores, and I watched and I saw how that crowd made a difference. You know what I'm saying? It made a difference in that game, in the momentum of that game. So Miami has to take them out, take the crowd out first. I think they got to strike first. We can't come out slow, running thunder. I think we got to come out 4 wide and strike first.
So even with because we had Brad on there earlier, even with them having a horrible run stopping defense, you say come out and just throw the ball right now.
I think we got to come out. Yeah, I think we got to come out and you said that the run stop defense is horrible.
Right, that's what Brad got on in here and said. He said Texas A&M run defense is arguably one of the worst in college football. So now you set up with another situation like a Syracuse a year ago with a horrible run stopping defense, and now you got to make a decision. We know Mario wants to run the ball, whether we go drop back and throw the ball.
I don't know. I think we come out in 4 wide and get going. I think they want to have a slow game. They rush for 200 yards a game. I think they wanted to be that. SEC athletes, see who has the best athletes, low scoring game. Right. I think they wanted to be that. I think their quarterback is a one-read quarterback. I think we're gonna have to rush in our passing lanes, right? And which I don't know. Sometimes we haven't done that well. We're gonna stay in our passing lanes and keep him in the pocket and kind of make him a thrower.
I think that film from that South Carolina game where South Carolina was so dominant and that first half against them will be great film. And then they turned it on and switched it up and made those adjustments in the second half and came back, unfortunately. But I think that'll be a great film lesson session.
And Texas came back and shut them down somehow. Yeah. They scored like 17 points versus Texas.
Was either one of those games at Texas A&M?
South Carolina game was. That's the one where Nick Harbor got hit by the police officer.
Right.
Yeah. He's going through the tunnel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the police.
And they was down. I think they might have been down at least like 3 scores or something like that by then. So,
honestly, though, I just don't think. I think to make it through a tournament like this, you have to be peaking at the right time, Luke. You got your team have to be playing well at the right time, and I think Texas A&M was kind of trending down at the end of their season, and I think Miami was kind of hitting a stride at the end of the season. And then you got Texas A&M with both coordinators got their foot out the door. I think they got a lot going on there, but they're home, Luke. They're home, and they have Elko, and we have Mario. So they got a shot. They're home.
And the supporting cast of that football staff is different. They are a top of the line supporting cast. So I mean, it's not a situation as if we would have had 2 coordinators on the way out the door and we were dependent on most of the staff. Our staff don't match up to their staff. They staff,
Right.
they got some real experienced dudes over there on their staff on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I know they got Aristide over there and Trooper Taylor, he was with Tennessee and coaching the receivers, I think, and then you have Cooney over there, correct?
Yeah, I spoke to Cooney this week. Yeah,
you have guys over there who knows Miami players and who coach some of them and been around them. But at the same time, I think it's going to be a good game.
Luke, this is what I don't understand, Luke. This is what I don't get. I don't understand. The SEC, the bias of the SEC and this ESPN Invitational Tournament, all the SEC teams are ranked and they get the strength of schedule points and all of this stuff, right? Then the college football playoffs roll around, and then the real Vegas lines start rolling out. And you get Texas A&M, who's ranked top 10 the whole entire year, undefeated to the last game of the season, and you put them against little old Miami out of ACC, and Vegas says what? Well, we think
2
that's
points.
a 3-point. Yeah.
3-point spread.
Right. Indiana is a favorite over every SEC team in the college football playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they want us to believe that this SEC has the strongest football, but Miami is the best defense that Texas A&M is about to face.
Yeah,
so all this bias that they have going on, like they can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? It's BS. Like it's BS because Vegas says, nah, Texas A&M is only 3 points better at home than Miami.
I think me and you both been saying it all year, and we've been saying it all year that if it is a duck, if it look like a duck, it's a duck. And for some reason, I think I know I've learned that people have a tendency of trying to tell you that it's not a duck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, and then when you really think about, and I've said this before, when you really think about these polls, both of y'all are reporters. D covers Maryland. You cover University of Miami. You have to sit in the game and you have to watch the entire game to then be able to go ask intellectual questions to the players along with the coach. You have no time as a reporter or as a person who's going to go and vote on who's the top 25. You have no time realistically to say, oh, I know who the top 25 is, because you sat there all day and focused on your team. You had to come back, do your report, do your meetings. You left the stadium. The game was done at 3:30. You left the stadium about 7. You had to get home, do more of your reporting and all that, and writing up what you had to write up. You don't know who the hell it is. And the same thing for a coach. A coach has no idea because he's sitting there doing all that. Right. Plus getting back to the school or getting on an airplane. And so now you got a coaching poll and you have a Associated Press poll. It's an ESPN invitation, just like you say. They're creating these polls and they're creating a narrative of these teams being top teams, and they're not. And so I can say Miami played top teams in the ACC and said they were ranked at a certain level, but not necessarily be that good. The same thing they could do with the SEC and the Big Ten and everybody else. But then at the end of the day, when you get in this tournament, like they do the basketball tournament, and you all of a sudden they want to call people Cinderella and shit. They ain't Cinderella. They're not Cinderella. Them mother came out there and whooped your ass because they play fundamentally, technically sound basketball and football. And so just like you said, when you come right here, they know it was all hyped up. So they're not about to do, okay, all right, SEC school, getting ready to play little old Miami, who just barely got in, who's the 11th ranked team in this tournament, playing against a team that was, just like you say, that was ranked number 2 until they lost that game. They should be at least 7 points.
Yeah.
It should be at least 7 points.
They rank top 10, top 5 the whole season. I think I think they put up at least 3 or 4. Right. But Vegas don't see it that way. See, Vegas is not connected to the college football bullshit.
It's just crazy how the rankings start, right? I mean, I guess I get it if you went to the college football championship last year. You should be one. There should be a 1 and a 2, and but it's just crazy to rank them so high without even like seeing them on the field.
Yeah, before the
week
season.
1, right? So
I mean, let's keep it a buck. They had damn
Penn State was what?
Florida State. Florida
Manning.
State was ranked 9.
Yeah, Florida State ranked high as hell. Bottom feeders. They had Manning getting the Heisman Trophy.
Heisman. He was going to be in the draft this year. All of that.
So these people are hyping this shit up for viewership, because if I control a network, I've given the SEC more money than I gave the ACC and the Big Ten. My job as a network is to control the polls and control the narrative and have certain teams hyped up, because I need to get certain teams in the playoff, and then I need to hype up certain games. So when they do play, then they'll be at this level and all eyes will be on them. But just like you say, I'm so excited to see Malachi Tony, University of Miami, play on this national stage. A lot of people don't realize that these teams are really local. They're most of them are really local. They're not necessarily teams that are playing. Those games are regional games, but now all eyes will be on that one game, that college football game. The whole world will be watching University of Miami and Texas A&M. That's arguably probably the best game of this first round anyway. And so 12 o'clock high noon, everybody be tuned in. They'll get to see what Miami is really all about, and see Texas A&M. And just like Sapp said, what did he say? It's going to be 5 players that make a difference in this entire game. And how it works out, it works out. Hey, D. So D did something that you weren't able to do yet. She got to take you next year. She was at the Heisman Trophy Award ceremony.
Damn, really?
She left you. She left me too. And she got our boy Mendoza from Miami. I want to ask you, you've been covering, this guy been covering high school youth sports, Miami, forever, over 20 years. My question to you is, did you see this coming from Mendoza? Did you cover him when he was a kid? Did you cover him in high school?
I saw him when he was a kid. I saw him. I think he was Carson Hagger's backup in 7-on-7 Then he went to Columbus. He's always a tall kid, but he just was overlooked. I think a lot of people saw it was his throwing motion was kind of slow. He just was overlooked. But his dad put a lot of effort and a lot of resources into him as a kid, become a good quarterback. And I think it's paid off to see him, his mom, the dad and the mom crying at the ceremony, man. I remember, I know how much work they put in for their son to go to Cal and get that opportunity that he got at Cal.
Right. Was he at Columbus? At Columbus. I mean, now, D, keep in mind.
He was at Columbus.
Columbus High School. Mario Cristobal went to Columbus. The O-line coach went to Columbus. You know what I'm saying? And when he came out, the year he came out of high school, who were the top quarterbacks in South Florida? And who did Miami recruit that year he came out?
The year he came out of high school.
I mean, Van Dyke was there before Cam came, so guys.
Hey, look,
the year he came
out. Y'all don't want to talk about
Van Dyke is a forbidden word. They don't we don't talk about
you can't. He was there.
We don't talk about Van Dyke. Van Dyke never happened. Tyler Van Dyke never happened. It was
Van Dyke.
It never happened.
That never happened. Tyler Van Dyke. No. Tyler Van Dyke never.
He asking questions, and the answer is Van Dyke.
No, it couldn't have been Van Dyke, because what is this kid? This is his 3rd year, 4th year. I'm just curious as to
top quarterbacks in the nation with K. Kublernick, the Clemson guy, right?
Right.
He was actually the top quarterback in the nation.
His senior class, because I'm really It's
why
really,
you're trying to figure out why he didn't come to Miami.
Ty Simpson, he was ranked as like the number 134th quarterback in the country. Like
somebody said,
you had Ty Simpson, Devin Brown, Walker Howard was one of the top quarterbacks.
Walter say Emory Williams. He came out the same year Emory Williams. So okay, boy, this is gonna get bad right now.
Miami took Ja'Cory Brown.
Well, Walter, you must be wrong, because if it was Emory Williams, I'd have had to lay it on Larry Bluestein again, because I think that's the one Larry Bluestein told him to get. I think that's where was Larry?
No. Miami took Emory over the kid that's at Sacramento State now. What's the kid? Went to Florida, went to Miami, went to Florida, tried to sue Florida. Jaden Rashada.
Oh, Rashada. Oh my God.
Yeah, when Rashada decommitted, they took Emory. Ja'Cory Brown was taken that year. But if you look, they had him, bro. He was ranked at like the number 134th quarterback. So it's not like
you wouldn't have been happy with it.
Some people missed on him twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been happy with it. Hindsight, now you thinking about it, but something had to happen for him to get to where he is now.
But even when he got in the portal, Luke, like Miami didn't really. They didn't really look at him.
He lit us up at the Cal game and got in the portal, and we just took Carson back.
Which I think
y'all better get what's his name? Lagway.
Lagway.
Lagway. Or what's his name? What's the guy? What's his name? Dylan. What's his name from Nebraska?
Dylan Raiola. Look, Cade Kublick was the number 1 quarterback in that class, and then Connor Weigman, Ty Simpson,
and they ain't nowhere to be found.
Ty Simpson is at Alabama still, right? He's the quarterback.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's just getting his shot. He's since he's been sitting there all that time.
Wow.
Drew Law, Penn State, Devin Brown, Gunnar Stockton, which is Georgia's quarterback now.
But that's amazing. And that's why I love this speech. And you were there for the speech, D, when he said, hey, look here, man, I'm a 2-star quarterback. Ain't everybody passed over me, man. I got an opportunity. And when they gave me that opportunity, I took advantage of it. So it's a hell of a story.
It's a great story, right? Everybody loved the story.
Exactly. When he told that story, was people in the room crying?
No. I mean, honestly, it's so cookie cutter. Like, it's a great story, awesome. But it was probably one of the more boring Heismans. And that this, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like when there's not enough of us at the Heisman.
Where was it at?
It's always in New York.
In New York? So did you got to go? What do you apply? You applied and got to go?
Yeah, I only went because Jeremiah Love was there. I probably wouldn't have went, but because he's a part of the National Alliance for African American Athletes, I wanted to make sure that we had representation there and got some questions to him from our side of the table, right? That's why I went. It was a last minute decision. It's like, I got to be there. Like, we don't know how many more times we'll have guys from the Alliance at the Heisman Award. The last Heisman winner from the Alliance was Jameis Winston. So, that's what struck me to go.
So this Alliance, explain.
The National Alliance for African American Athletes. It's a organization where every year they honor a group of athletes to be a part of this alliance. You got to have great grades. Like the last class all had 4.0s. You have to be, you do your community service, and they mail you out an essay. They mail you out a package. You got to do an essay. You got to fit all the requirements they ask you, and then the committee makes a decision on who was eligible to join the alliance. So.
Oh, that's that. I didn't know that.
Tyler Booker. He was a part of the alliance with the Cowboys on your team. He's a member of the alliance.
Yeah, you just do.
You got to access to the kids or something, or so what part does the media play
with the alliance? So every year when they do the event, it's in March. You see the last few years. I typically I do interview the incoming class. So if you saw anything I put online, it was like interviews of me and Jeremiah, and he just looks so young. So this is right before they're in high school, they're already mostly have committed to a school, and they're going on to college. So I'm usually talking to them about their next chapter. So I reposted some clips this past week with me and Jeremiah. But yeah, it's also how I know
so
Nicholas Harbor.
You didn't care who won? So you didn't give a damn who won the award. You just
I mean, I knew it was going to be very difficult for Jeremiah to win, but also I do the social media for the Alliance. So I wanted to make sure we captured that stuff for us. Instead of relying on someone else, like, can we get pictures? Can you send? No, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there and represent him and shine the light on him the way we're supposed to.
Did they give y'all good access?
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're part of the Alliance, you're part of the family. So I also talked to and interviewed his parents as well, the Loves, and you know, it was good. It was great to be there to support him. Although, you know, you kind of knew what was going to happen. You still wanted to, you know, let him know someone was there and very proud.
Did you know who was going to win? Like, I didn't know who was going to win.
Really?
Like, I wasn't.
Everybody knew it was going to be Mendoza in the room. Like, the only thing that like made people think a little bit differently was like they switched up the order of, you know, who went last, who went first in the presentation. But I just felt like
the numbers are available. The numbers are available. How do everybody know? The numbers are.
I just feel like because Indiana was what it was, where they were undefeated. They beat Ohio State, and he's the kid that's likable. He says all the things. He's polished. He's, you know, I feel like everyone knew it was going to be him. Everyone in that room was saying, I think it's going to be him. But they were, you know, they were open to something shocking. But
I didn't really know. Like, I didn't put too much thought in it, but I didn't really know. But he's a real underdog story, though. It's a real underdog story. He's not the kid with the silver spoon. Like, it's a real well, he may have a silver spoon, but he was never, you know what I'm saying? Like, he went to Cal, he got lucky. The quarterback got hurt or sick. They had to put him on the field. He played decent. So it is a real underdog story.
It was nice. Like, his Indiana teammates, some of them were there cheering him on. They were so excited. That to me was the best part. To see them just shower him with love and just be excited for him. They were in the press conference in the back of the room, just waiting for him to come in and cheering him on. So that part of it was amazing. Like, I want every college football player I know to experience that. Unfortunately, everyone will be able to, but that right there, the love of your teammates, because you're not there without them, you know.
Indiana doing too much, man. These motherfuckers finna go to the championship. They're doing too much.
So, I mean, you know.
Hey.
I can't say that with y'all. They're like, no, we going. What you talking about?
Listen. That is a hell of a question. That is a hell of a question, because the thing at the end of the day, man, when you really look at Indiana, the team, it is a team with an attitude. That is a team built up of that coach. That's a FBS team that this guy brought along with him, and they got there last year, and they just whooped Ohio State ass this year. I mean, he got
anybody go Ohio State for me.
And the coach don't give a shit. He talks shit. I mean, he really on it. So the mere fact of them dudes playing for their team, they're playing more as a team.
Yeah,
I think than anything. They're not mercenaries. They're not transfer port. They a lot of transferred from his previous team, you know, and obviously, man, those are the little pieces that he put together. But they're playing as a team with a whole nother attitude.
They don't have no 5 or 4 stars on the team. So we did some research. I found 1 4-star who doesn't really play. Bro, he's doing that with all just guys.
Exactly.
And I think that's even they reminded me of the Terps. Like, they really did remind me of the Terps. So I was like, okay, I feel y'all. Like, y'all really, y'all are in this. Y'all really like each other. You know, you could be on a football team and not like each other, even though that wasn't the whole team. But like, y'all. Oh,
you saying when you saw them interact, they actually seem like they really?
Oh yes, like, man, it was beautiful to see. Like, that meant me know, like, okay, I'm at the right place, because this is what it's all about. Yes, Jeremiah did not win, but this right here, this camaraderie, you celebrate, literally uplifting him. They were calling him, was it Mendoza? I forget what they were calling him. They made up some name for him, but just all of it. He even let he was trying to hand off the Heisman, and they were like, "No, that's yours." Eventually, it's always somebody that want to shine, so somebody gonna take it. So like they're parading. They went out to Times Square. Somebody else is holding the Heisman. It was great. It was fun to see those kids just be careless and just have fun in that moment.
You know who he remind me of, Streeter, on our roster, and I'm pretty sure you've been around him more than I have. He remind me of our backup quarterback, the church boy. With that, different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of Emery. He reminds me of Emery. Like a little not goofy, but like a nerdy type kid. But at the same, shouts out to Lamar Thomas, who he in the chat talking shit. I don't know what Lamar got going on in the chat, but
Mendoza gives me politician vibes. Like he could be a politician at some point. The way he, delivers, and I was like, I feel like I'm listening to a politician.
Listen. That's a whole nother story there. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with we got Streeter from Footballville. We just been jumping in this shit and just running our mouth because we all are friends. We got D from D Love Sports. Footballville covers you name it, Miami. I'm pretty sure you're going to the game. Streeter had the fortunate. He was fortunate to be to the last time we went up in Texas A&M, so he knows the atmosphere. He knows what we're up against. He knows this University of Miami team up and bottom to the top, all over the place. Man, you just missed it when Trick Daddy and Sap was in here talking about Malachi Tony, a young man who you friends with the mom and him and all them guys said it was. I mean, Trick Daddy even said, he was like, "Yo, man, this kid should be the ambassador to all youth sports here in South Florida." He has some real high praises for him, and I think we all are looking at this young man to being just what he is and just being the ambassador. Just take the whole town. Be the shining light of this city, and I hope we all looking at that from that standpoint. But let me ask you, D. So you NFL this weekend. You didn't get to cover too much NFL. You did.
I watched some. I watched Phillip Rivers. I almost felt weird to say that. I watched Phillip Rivers.
That's some shit. How does and this is my question to both of y'all. How do you not call this Flacco, who just put up 300 yards?
Actually, he's still with Cincinnati.
I thought they cut him.
I thought they did too, but he's with.
How do you not call up Cam Newton?
Cam a media person.
You don't get Phillip Rivers?
Cam beefing with Gilly.
I think his insurance was about to run out, so I think this was a favor. You know,
this man been out the game for 5 years, Streeter.
Sure, he needed that insurance.
And they had Seattle ass on the wall too. Fuck my parlay up.
Hold on,
you had Seattle ass.
I think that was interesting because I think after 5 years you lose your NFL insurance after you retire. So he was at the end of that.
But
I think that was beneficial for both.
Hold on, this man that made hundreds of millions. Well, he do have 10 kids. They say he got 10 kids, right?
He got a grandkid now. Yeah.
But listen, if the people call you back, and I don't think it's about no money with Phillip Rivers. I don't want to make it. I think if they call you up and say, "Hey, look, Phillip, or anybody who's been removed from 5 years of the game," and they tell you, "Hey, look, man, we're gonna give you $10 million to come back and finish this season off," shit, you can't turn that down, right, Streeter?
Not 10 million. No. Well, I know it wasn't that much, but he did. I did see an interview.
That's what they normally get those guys, like 8 to 10 million.
Woo.
And this week, and this late in the season, I don't know.
They did that with Flacco 2 years ago.
When did he come in?
Like in the middle
of week 15? I'm just I don't know what they paid him.
ChatGPT. They say ChatGPT days. So,
I don't know what they paid him, but he did say while you're looking that up, he said he wasn't coming in to be a hero. He wasn't coming in to, he was just coming.
He
didn't
just
have the expectation to come in here and make sure that they made the playoffs or anything like that.
Oh, shit.
So he was just here.
They said the man net worth is $100 million.
Net worth, but
he's earned $240 million in his career.
Yeah, that's
his
before
net
taxes.
worth is
Come on now. Why he acting like he don't know about taxes all of a sudden? And 10 kids. You got 10 kids?
Look here. I'm pretty sure we know a lot of people that have been able to survive off of a custodian job with 10 kids.
That insurance get expensive, and you have how many dependents on it?
They had to give. Hold on. They had to give him the veteran minimum, which is 1.2 million.
That's fine. That's not 8. You said 8.
He had to get that, but I'm pretty sure he was offered a lot more than that to be able to play.
That insurance is worth a lot more than that.
And that insurance, you could listen. To
keep
it how that works, D, for the insurance, all of the former guys, they go to the CTE doctor, and that's how they get the additional check moving forward.
It's not. I'm talking about actually paying for all and your dependents too. Like what?
Yeah. Well, you know, you can always get a job at the government. I'll go up in there and check in. So, hey, Streeter, so you going to the game?
Yeah.
What day you leave out on Friday, correct? You going to Houston?
Yeah, Friday. Houston.
I might go out there with you.
Houston or Austin?
Don't start.
Either one of them. But most likely Houston.
You fly into Houston or Austin? That's the option.
I can't know either one of them, Houston or Austin, because I sit and I wait till they credential me. So they just credential me this morning. So then I get going because with me, like I don't be knowing, like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I gotta fight. I gotta fight for my rights. You know what I'm saying?
They don't treat Streeter the same way you get treated at Maryland. D.
Hey, look, I had to ask. So.
Hey man, I appreciate you guys coming on. We had a great show today. Streeter, make sure you let me know about the villains. I gotta go on the villains. Where could they find you, D, on social media? D Love Sports.
D Love Sports on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Sports and Coffee is back on Twitter, so you can find us there Monday through Friday now.
And Streeter is football.
The Steelers got Miami tonight, don't they, Luke? Y'all told me.
Yeah, they do have. They're about to play in a couple hours out in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're right.
He went tracking.
Snowing up there.
You're right.
It's cold. It's cold now.
Oh, you're right. God, Streeter, she almost got away.
I did. I was gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say a word. Oh, bye.
Hold on. This is what she did. So D fell out of love with the Steelers in the draft, and she's only a Mike Tomlin fan.
Really?
I'm a Mike Tomlin.
Yeah. Longtime Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Miss D Love. She fell out with the Steelers for whatever they did in the draft and not doing the draft. And
it's a combination of things, but Luke gonna tell his story how he want to tell it. But
she got free Mike Tomlin shirt that she wears on when she comes on here. I don't know. I got her at the last minute, just like I got you and everybody else. I don't know why I do that shit. I'm last minute Luke. That's what they probably need to call me. Only just my girlfriends.
I know she used to have the jerseys hanging up in the background.
Yeah,
they all gone. They all gone now.
She had a whole lot.
To the curb.
Yeah, I don't have. I love Mike Tomlin. I'm always going to support Mike Tomlin no matter what. There's guys on the Steelers that I love, but I think it's best for me in my career as I continue to move on without a NFL football team.
So let me ask you,
what happened?
Damn, sound like that. Hey,
this is best. This is best. I don't like the fandom. I can't deal with the fans. The fans are crazy. They're gonna kick me out of character.
Hey, she sound like our brother. She sound like us when we get single. Hey, it's best that I don't need no woman. I don't need no wife. I just need a friend, a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm done with all that. I'm just let me get myself together.
It's changed my life. It's changed my life for the better. I'm telling you.
What?
It was that stressful.
You see that?
It's good. I can eat during games. I don't have to be at every game. I have to save some money. I can have a drink at the bar and watch the game and not be emotionally attached. It feels great.
So now that you're not emotionally attached, do Steelers need to win this game to stay in the hunt of the playoff? Or are they out?
Yeah, if they don't win this game, the Ravens go back on top of the AFC North, and the chances of them making the playoffs goes down again. So, yeah, they got to win the game. But Miami's also trying to find a way into the playoffs. But yeah, and I think TJ Watt is out. No, I know TJ Watt is out. So it'll be interesting if Miami runs the ball all over them. That would be my advice to Dolphins, to beat the Steelers, run the ball, because that's what the Bills did over and over and over again. And
but the thing is, Mike McDaniels don't like to run the ball, but he better try to run the ball because Tua has never won a football game 30 degrees. Anywhere close to 30 degrees.
Well, they went out to Pittsburgh early and were practicing in the snow. I saw that. And shout out to Minka Fitzpatrick. He'll be back in Pittsburgh. I love me some Minka Fitzpatrick. I really do. So hopefully he balls out. And Ramsey will be facing the Miami. So they traded them. So
this is gonna be a good one. The biggest.
I tried to talk about it, y'all. I tried.
The biggest story is Tua being able to throw the football in snow. This is gonna be real.
Yeah, some practice in it, so that was smart. That was, they spent some money to make sure he get out there and play in the snow. So practice in the snow.
Hey, Streeter. Before I let you go, were these the craziest high school state championship? Was this the craziest?
Yeah.
Year with these crazy games? Were these games? I mean, it was like something after something. I mean,
I know, and I'm so pissed that we let Duval win something. They've been posting videos. Little Duval taking all my videos, putting it on his shit.
Duval he is loving it.
I asked him, I'm like, homeboy, listen, man, how long we gonna have to put up with this shit? You talking about the same time we had to put up with it all year long? They got the trophy. They riding the trophy through Jacksonville like it's the Stanley Cup or some shit. Let these people win something.
We ain't never been nowhere before.
Hey, CD, we are the mecca of football. We don't let.
I get it.
Our biggest rival is Duval.
Yeah.
But it's not really a rival because they never win.
They'll never win.
That's your little brother. You can't let your little brother win. Let your little brother win.
Yeah, they never win. Them in Orange County, where Sap from, and Hillsborough, they never win. We normally win everything. And so, for them to win, I got a call from the fucking principal. The coach in there today on FaceTime with the principal. Yeah, Luke. I'm like, are y'all serious right now? Are y'all serious? Yeah. You talk that shit. I'm like, I haven't said anything this year. I was just nice and quiet, minding my own business. But just like you say, they done lost their mind, and then thank God Heritage beat Jones, because if that would have happened, oh my God, they're already claiming Lake Mary. I don't even know where the hell Lake Mary at. They just think they're really going to be.
Vero Beach was tearing them up the whole game, and half of Vero Beach was there. They had that stadium rocking, and Lake Mary somehow, man, at the end of the game, man, threw a Hail Mary, huh?
Through a hell, it was literally a Hail Mary. But listen, if I was the Lake Mary, if I was that coach, I probably would have had a heart attack, because he actually caught the ball, he ran the ball, and he handed it back.
Yeah.
So, that was But again, shouts out to Lake Mary. You did it.
Chaminade lost.
Chaminade lost. Man.
And then people saying it's a down year. It's like, it's a down year for. I'm like, bro, listen, it's kind of a compliment when you saying just because team loses state, it's a down year for South Florida.
Y'all be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. Oh, somebody in the chat say Lake Mary is
in Orlando. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I'll be out there for the Under Armour All-American game.
Yeah, well, Orlando, we don't claim Vero Beach. I'm sorry. Shouts out to Lake Mary. Y'all won something for Orlando. That's a great thing. Hey, Duval, y'all won. You know, it's a, you know, hey, look, it makes it all better. Now, next year, everybody going to tighten up down here in South Florida. But it was some very exciting state championship challenging games. And now they're moving on to a different type of way they're going to do it. They're going to have this open division where the top teams, however they calculate it up, are going to go into this whole nother division to compete for a state championship. And a lot of other teams will still be able to compete. So that's going to be interesting. But I'd like to thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, don't be coaching these St. Francis kids up here from Maryland now.
Yeah, we're going to take some St. Francis kids. But thank y'all for coming on, man. I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Hey, I love you, D, as usual. Yeah. Hey, man, this is a great show today. I'm happy you guys tuned in. I mean, shit. I went over time. Man, we had Trick Daddy on here. We had Warren Sapp on here. We had Streeter from Footballville on here. We had Brad on here. We had damn D Love Sports on here. I mean, we had everybody on here. We had Lamar Thomas in the chat. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, that's how it is. That's the Luke Show. That's what we do. Each and every Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. It's all beautiful. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. Until the next time, like I always say, in the words of Walter Cronkite, may the good news be yours.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. Come wish God bring out Uncle Lou bag.